Hi there, my name's Peter and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, please feel free to like this video and to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. In this video I'll be showing you how to draw the spaceship Slave One from the Book of Boba Fett, the Star Wars series, but also the Slave One ship was in The Mandalorian and in many of the Star Wars movies. Right, let's get on with drawing the spaceship. So the key thing to drawing is always to keep get the paper in a nice comfortable place for your hand to do the movement you want to do. So there's sort of an oval base to the spaceship. So I'm going to start by doing that, and I'm going to this is a spaceship. I'll probably draw it 2 or 3 times in a series of drawings as it sort of transforms as it flies. So I'm going to draw it today in its sort of space flying configuration, which is sort of what I would call upright. So you've got this sort of big oval shape as it's upright with the cockpit sitting on the front and the sort of the gun mounted wings on the side and on the bottom of the drooping cockpit. Right, so I'm moving the paper around, keeping it in a nice comfortable place, because your hand moves like this, so you want to keep the paper in that nice place. So try and be confident with your position, with your lines you're drawing. So I'm drawing the main front that droops down from the cockpit, trying to get that coming into the glass area and then around. Keep moving the paper, keep it going the way you want to do. Sometimes you have to, right, this is a bit where the wings come out from, so let's try and get these set in place first. Like I said before, I think I'll draw this spaceship 2 or 3 times as it moves, as it transforms from when it lands and when its doors open at the back. It sort of totally transforms and looks totally different as it comes into a horizontal landing. This looks, as I'm going to draw it now, as like an upright flying configuration. Okay, so I'm trying to draw out the little wings. Which again are upright in this form, because it's sort of as it's in a spaceship. I'm starting to not follow my own advice there and trying to draw a curve along the bottom of the wing, but against the way my hand was sitting. So that's better. Right, still drawing the wing, so just trying to fill in a little bit of detail on these. With all the Star Wars type ships, things like that, there's lots of lines, lots of shut lines and lots of extra detail, and you can kind of add as much or as little as you like of these lines, depending on the type of drawing you want to do, how detailed you want to do it. And it's sort of choosing which lines you want to add and which ones you don't want to add, sort of determines the type of drawing you want. So there you go, I've got most of the wing in there. So I'm going to carry on with the main piece on the front of. So start bringing it down here, try and get it down to join up with the front line I did the bottom, so get a little bit of a nice swooping curve around the bottom there. That's better. Okay, so now we've got the guns on the bottom on the little rotating sections. Okay, and then the gun on the other side. Okay, and then another little shut line just running in there, and then you can use the shut line to show the curve of that ball. Okay. Again, this is curved, so you can use these shut lines again just to show that this section is curving around the front. So you get that curve and that curve and that curve all lining up together. You can kind of show that this is like a cylinder. That's effectively what these shut lines are good for showing. Okay, right, so now as we're getting up to looking at it dead horizontal, that you don't see so much of the curve now. So even though this is curved, the line I'm drawing is quite straight. See, very curved at the bottom. They slightly get less and less and less, and then the dead flat, and then as you get to the top, they start curving the other way. So this is the top of the cockpit, the glass area. Obviously, this is the ship that both Boba Fett and Jango Fett use. The same iconic ship. Okay, use the same technique on this to show this being like a cone shape. Just using those designs, and then again with these, just sort of, and then just flipping them over, so you can see that it flipping it over. You can join those up there like that. There you can see just a little bit of depth on the back face of the ship. Okay, so start getting the start getting the other wing in. Trying to get it the similar amount of detail to the first wing we did. Again, don't be afraid to turn the paper all the way around, because it's more important to get it in an easy place for your hand to move. That's where you're going to get a more accurate drawing. You want to be fighting as little things as possible, and the position of your hand is key to a good drawing technique. starting to go together. Now we need similar kind of lines on here. Okay, we've pretty much got most of this all mapped out now, I think. Right, now we can start doing some shading, I think, now on this. Right, so I think there we're in the cockpit. It's dark inside the cockpit, so bringing some shading in here. So I'm trying to shade and trying to move the pencil in a direction, all in the same direction, flicking it off the darker area that I want to put in there, the top, and then just bringing it out. Do the same around here, up and down. Actually just up on this, sorry, just because I'm trying to show. Okay, that kind of cockpit area where the glass is, and then you get the sort of shine on the front. Okay, now the other area I was wanting to shade was down here, because obviously these bits aren't attached to each other, so we want to show that this section here is causing a shadow down on here. So again, trying to keep the shading in the same direction. And I'm pressing harder and putting the lines close together up here, and then just getting lighter and lighter and pressing less hard with the pencil, so you get less. You get a lighter colour of grey from the pencil. Okay, to do the same up here. Okay, I think there's a little bit more detail we can add into this bit here. I think got a bit of a blank base here. I think get some more mechanical sections here. Okay, that's starting to look good. Okay. Oh, well, I think we're just pretty much there. So there you go. A drawing of how to draw the spaceship from Boba Fett, the Slave One. Now, as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers, the better. The more I can keep on doing these and keep showing you how to do these drawings. And I've been Peter. Now go enjoy your drawing. Thank you very much.